All right, so I'm going to continue on with the storyline for the Lantern Rite event, Springtime Charms. So this should be the day 3, well actually, technically day 5? Because the first one had you wait 2 days, and then this one had you wait 2 days before starting this one. So technically day 5. Technically. But I'm going to say day 3 because it's the third part of the quest line. Or storyline, excuse me.
Whoa, everyone's here already.
Hey Paimon, did you have a good rest?
Yep, pretty good, thanks.
How's the situation looking? Since we last met, we've seen an uptick in patient numbers in Liyue Harbor.
Also, my cousin wrote back to me. She mentioned that people have started to get sick in Yilong Wharf as well.
Oh no, it's spread to Yilong Wharf now?
But as long as we solve the core problem, the fetter in people's bodies will dissipate and they'll make a speedy recovery. And the good news is that, thanks to the Qixing's efforts, we now have the locations of all 8 gates.
Woohoo! So what's the plan?
Tonight, we will deploy the array and set up a Homa altar at each of the gates. This will enable the funeral parlor's secret art to incinerate the fetter. Since the gates are interconnected via the ley lines, the secret art will be amplified to all of Liyue. Not a single wisp of fetter will escape its grasp. It's going to be the biggest purification ceremony in the funeral parlor's history. Okay, so what are the locations of the 8 gates? You needn't worry. They're all accounted for. Actually, we already knew the locations of the first 4 2 days ago. Kaching has already set out for the Gate of Life in Yiling Wharf. Ganyu is en route to the Gate of Concealment at Mount Akong, Aokong, whatever. Beidou is covering the Gate of Fright at Guyun Stone Forest, and Yelan will tackle the Gate of Injury at the Chasm. As for the last night, we confirmed the locations of the remaining 4 gates. The 5th is the Gate of Terran at Duyu Marsh, which Conqueror Demons has pledged to defend. The 6th is the Gate of Repose in Chinsa Village. This one has been claimed by Boo Boo Pharmacy Duo. The 7th is the Gate of Intuition, located here in Liyue Harbor. Lanyan and I will see to this one.
What about the final gate?
Last but not least is the Gate of Death, Wuwang Hill, which, let's be honest, has Director Wu written all over it.
Wait, so you've assigned all the gates already?
Sorry, you got here too late. Let me take the Gate of Death. You're trying to steal my job now. Hands off.
But the Gate of Death sounds so dangerous, and you only just got back from the border.
You're right. You're right that it's the most dangerous gate, which is exactly why it needs to be an expert on life and death like me. If you have to take a gate, go steal the Qixings instead. Hee. Traveler, I appreciate your eagerness to help, and as it happens, Miss Lanyan and I do have a matter we'd like to discuss with you.
That's right. But let's discuss it once Director Who's done with you.
Wait, so Director Who does need me for something? Sorry, I went ahead and told them I'd be stealing you for a little while. I haven't had much time to enjoy myself this Lantern Rite, and come this evening I have to leave the city again, which means I'll miss out on all the lanterns. So I want to use the little downtime I have to go hand out some fortune coins to my friends. Then I can at least say I did Lantern Rite this year. Fancy joining me for that? Absolutely. This is the one thing Director Who's had to look forward to. Otherwise, she'd have set out for Wuwang Hill by now.
Oh, so you were waiting for us all this time?
It's okay. Since time was tight, I already asked the Qixing to pass along my fortune coins to all the people handling the gates. I'm grateful for their help. It should have been. It says B, but I'm assuming it's supposed to be me. Me, the funeral parlor should have been. No, there's not even supposed to be a B there. Anyways, should have been the funeral parlor's responsibility, after all. Think nothing of it, Director Who. Anyway, I have a few friends left to visit in Liyue Harbor. Let's do the rounds, shall we? I want to see something. And this is probably a conclusion one, I would think, but I think I have to do that one before I can do the other things for the letters. Would probably be faster if I just went to the waypoint.
You really are a one.
I don't even know if I landed. We'll find out. Hu Tao, Traveler, and Paimon.
Oh, I didn't expect to see you here at this hour.
We were just about to set out for Chinsa village. He guess we caught you just in time then. We're here to deliver some fortune coins.
You're in unusually good spirits, Director Who. Even pesky Baiju gets a fortune coin today?
Of course, of course. There's enough for everyone. Here, this one's for you.
It's the sun symbol.
You're absolutely right, Dr. Baiju. In terms of your peskiness, I mean. So I'm afraid I won't be wishing you success in your medical and immortality-seeking endeavors. That would just make things unnecessarily difficult for me. The sun symbol symbolizes peace and harmony in the world. My wish is that all shall be cured of their ailments before arriving at your door, so you'll be spared the sight of pain and suffering. I see. Directors Who's hoping that you go out of business, Baiju. Chen Seng's, this one's for you. Let me see. Oh, a cross symbol. The cross symbol represents growth, prosperity, and balance between heaven and earth. May you soon regain all the power and memories you possessed in your prime. That's very thoughtful of you, Director Who. I assume you also brought one for Chi-Chi? For me? Yep. This peace symbol coin is for you, Chi-Chi. It symbolizes safe passage. In other words, stay away from dangerous places the next time you go herb gathering. If anything were to happen to you, poor Mr. Baiju would be in a real pickle, because he'd have no one to study the secrets of immortality from. And I'd be affected too, of course. I can't bury you if I don't know where you are. Got it.
Aw, it's nice to see that Chi-Chi's recovering well from all that fetter at the border.
I am a zombie. Zombies can't get sick.
In fact, Chi-Chi insisted on joining me at the gate tonight. She's determined to help eradicate the fetter.
Bad fetter. I don't like it. It can make people sick, and then Baiju has to heal them. It can also make people die, and then they have to get buried by Hu Tao. Too much trouble. Don't worry, Chi-Chi. Tonight we'll solve the problem once and for all. All right, everyone. We won't overstay our welcome.
One moment, Director Who.
What's wrong? Huh? Wait, what are you doing? Haha, so the secret art works even when there's no illness present. Seems like a sizable step forward to Baiju's research.
Tonight, you will stand guard over the Gate of Death, the most ominous gate of them all. It may not help much, but I transferred a little extra life force to you. May it help you stay alert and focused during the proceedings.
Hopefully, not at a detriment to your own health, though.
You needn't worry about that. As your archenemy, why would I undermine myself to help my opponent?
All right, well said. Okay, this time I really am leaving. Bye, everyone. Good luck, Hu Tao.
Where to next?
Too bad I can't do a double swing here.
10 points for agility.
Oh, Yujin! aka Miss Yoon, also aka Director Yoon. Huh? Hu Tao, what brings you here? Oh, and Traveler and Paimon too. Is this about the other day? I swear I didn't say anything bad about you. They were just trying to find out where you'd gone. No, it's not about that. I'm just here to say hi to my friend, assuming that's all right with you. Oh, yeah, of course.
Also, she brought some fortune coins for you.
Yep. Here. Or hee, take a look. What are these? They're fortune coins engraved with the yardstick symbol. One for you and one for Shenyun. You're the top performing artist in all of Liwa Harbor, and I wish you success beyond measure. Could you pass Shenyun's coin to her for me? I haven't been able to find her all day, but I know she won't miss your show tonight. Thanks, Hu Tao. I really appreciate the coin, but how come you can't just give it to her yourself this evening? I'd love to, but unfortunately I won't make it to the lantern display tonight. That's the whole reason I'm here now. Oh, how come? You have something else on? Just a little thing I have to do for work. Huh, alright. I heard the Ministry of Civil Affairs announce that they'll be reviving an ancient ceremony tonight. Something about lighting a flame to dispel the smog. Your little work thing wouldn't have anything to do with that, would it? You're a sharp one, Yoonjin. Yes, that's exactly it. Is it dangerous? Technically, but only a teeny tiny bit. Little bit. Travel will be back up on that. Will back me up on that. Yeah, Hu Tao's right. Are you sure? Oh, come on, Yoonjin. I get that you won't take my word for it, but you can't trust Traveler, whom you can trust? I didn't mean it like that. Anyway, since you can't make it tonight, how about I sing the Sanctification of Tao Du for you right now? Does that sound good? Hehe, that's so nice of you, but since you're offering, I'd rather hear a certain other tune instead. You know the one, right? Which one? Sorry, I'm a little lost. You know, you sung it to me before.
What are you talking about? Is this supposed to be a riddle?
The opera version of the Hila tune. We made a bet and agreed that whoever lost had to sing the lyrics chosen by the winner in their own style. The result was Eugene spectacular operic version of the Hila tune. You guys seriously need to hear it. Aw, Eugene, don't tell me you're embarrassed to sing it now that Traveler is here. What are you talking about? Of course not. Pretty please, Eugene, just once for me. I really want to hear it again. All right. I'll sing it for you after the show tonight. How about that? No, I want to hear it now. Why? Oh, don't play dumb. You know why. Hu Tao's a sassy little brat who always gets whatever she wants. Mostly because she's so adorable that no one has the heart to turn her down. La 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 la, life is grand. Ah, you are unbelievable. All right. I'll sing, but please do not laugh at me.
Yay! Operatic Hilly tune! Let's go!
Silly troll, Billy troll, silly Billy Hilly troll. Bravo, Bravoism! Well, what do you think? Glad I dragged you out now? It was a truly unique performance. I must look ridiculous. Hee hee, thanks for indulging me, Yoonjin. You're a star. We should head off now, so I still have one person to give a fortune coin to. Excuse me. No, wait. Hu Tao, be honest. You guys aren't hiding anything from me, are you? Of course not. Put that thought right out of your head. All right, then whenever you're done with your work, whether it's tomorrow, the day after, or whenever, come find me again and I'll sing the Sanctification of Tao Du for you. Let me rephrase. Hu Tao, traveler, promise me you'll come and see me perform someday soon, okay? Sure, you got it.
Where should we go next?
Momming restaurant, so right over here. Did she just have a
Whoa, you got a
band-aid?
new outfit too? You look amazing, Xiangling.
Did she get a guava band-aid and put it on her leg? Oh, you think? Then what does that say about my taste? Hint, hint.
Yeah, director who has the most exquisite taste in the world, etc.
I see. So it's a gift from Hu Tao. A thank you gift, technically. I sought out that Fontaine fashion designer and gave her a brief description of Xiangling.
Her work is incredible, especially this guava hat. It's just as cute as the real guava. It's great seeing both of you together dressed in your new outfits. You almost look like sisters.
Hehe, that's a given. Ah, also, Xiangling, I got you a little something else too. It's a fortune coin. This career fortune coin is for you. May you go from strength to strength, and may the woman restaurant get so many customers that needs to rebuild 10 times bigger.
I don't know, Hu Tao. You're kind of asking a lot of me there.
Wait, I'm not done. You've got 2 more coins. A family fortune one for Xingqiu, and a spirit and vigor one for Chongyun. I believe they've already left for Chinyu Vale, so could you pass them on when they get back?
Why get me involved? Can't you just give these to them yourself?
Because I've got to work tonight, and I don't want to keep them waiting.
Fair enough. Wait, does that mean you're involved in tonight's ceremony thing? I heard the announcement from the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
That's the one. As soon as the ceremony is complete, Shinshou's great-grandfather will start to recover, and Miss Yinger's boyfriend will be as right as rain.
Wow, sounds amazing! So, is this what's been keeping you busy these past few days? No wonder we still haven't had that meal together. I bet you barely had a moment to breathe. Once the ceremony's over, come for food with us, okay?
Sure thing. Sounds good.
Promise you won't stand us up this time?
I promise. Travel will hold me to it.
Okay, I can get behind that. If you're a no-show, I'm sending the Traveler to track you down and drag you back to the dinner table kicking and screaming.
Mission accepted. Great, then we have a deal. We should head out now. See you later, Xiangling.
All right, we've been to 3 places already. Is there anyone else you want to give a coin to? Whoa, you got some for us too?
Okay, the funeral parlor.
Are you running away? Oh, Paimon's so excited! What fortune are we gonna get?
Give me a second. Haha, found it. Here's yours, Paimon.
What does this symbol mean?
It's a treasure symbol. My wish for you is that you will always have an endless supply of Mora, so you can eat whatever you want, whenever you want.
Wow, you get Paimon like no one else does. Thank you, Hu Tao. Thank you so much.
So where's mine, huh? Don't worry, I haven't forgotten you. Just give me a moment. I'll be right back. Hu Tao enters the funeral parlor. And it did it again.
Huh? Why'd you change back, Hu Tao?
Because I'll be working tonight. I've always been very serious when it comes to work. Is this my gift? Look again. Do you see anything about me that's different from before? Your hat. Haha, yes, very observant of you. And all the proof I need that you spend your free time staring longingly at pictures of me. There's no way you'd spot a detail like that otherwise. Here, this plum branch is for you.
Wait, isn't this the branch from your hat?
Yes, and going back further, it's from a tree I planted myself. Traveler, you have countless friends in Liyue Harbor, so I'm sure you'll get plenty of fortune coins. I want to give you something different, something that will remind you of me whenever you look at it.
Paimon doesn't like the sound of that.
I don't either. Okay then, I'll rephrase. Something you look at whenever you miss me. You just made it worse. What do you mean? I don't know what's going through your head. Look, all I'm saying is I can't be by your side 24/7 like Paimon can. There's gotta be times when we're apart.
You scared Paimon.
I've got a gift for you too. Huh? Wait, that sigil. Is this one of the fabled Rex coins?
You've got a great eye, Hu Tao. It's a Rex coin. Although probably not the genuine article, because the Conqueror of Demons told us he couldn't sense Rex Lapis's power in it.
But still, the owner before us was someone pretty important.
Yeah, that too. So maybe it can keep you safe.
Wow, this is a really special gift. I'll take it. Thank you both. I'll stay safe, don't you worry. Anyway, it's getting late and I have a few things to get ready before I head out to Wu Wang Hill. Besides, you should probably get back to Yijing Terrace now. I know Chasing's still waiting for you. Please be careful. Don't worry, I got this.
Alright then, bye-bye. And remember, the sooner you get back, the sooner we can go for a meal together. And hear Yunjin singing.
You got it. See ya. It was so nice to spend this time with you. Oh, what brings you here? No tea drinking today? It would be unbecoming of me to sip tea in leisure while my employer toils alone. Aha, so you do have a heart after all. Have you made up your mind, Director? Throughout our history, we've fought off many existential threat with whatever tools we had at our disposal. Today is no different. We just have to rise to the challenge. It'll be my first time using this array, so who knows how it'll go. But if I know one thing, it's that I must drive death back where it came from. Oh, also, Traveler gave me a special fortune coin. Apparently, it's one of those Rex coins. You're more knowledgeable about that kind of thing than me, though, so I appreciate your second opinion. It is indeed a Rex coin. It symbolizes good fortune and may offer some use as a protective charm. Got it. In that case, after tonight, could you please return it to Traveler for me? You wish to return the gift? For what reason? Traveler reached Natlan and took a trip to the land of the dead there. It must have been incredibly dangerous. He's made it this far unscathed, so clearly he's blessed with good fortune. But his journey will only get more dangerous with each step, and that worries me. So if there's a chance this Rex coin can really keep a person safe, I want to make sure that person is Traveler. You make good points, Director, but have you considered that Traveler perhaps had similar wishes for you? That's another reason I can't afford to keep it. I don't know what's going to happen tonight. If worst comes to worst and I don't make it back, I don't want Traveler to find out this coin didn't work by discovering it in a pile of debris. What if it upsets him? What if he feels like it's all his fault? I couldn't bear to see him like that. You know what I mean, right, Zhongli? I fear that I do. Your concern is that the sight of this coin will only make it more difficult to let go of your worldly attachments. Hee, it's like you're a mind reader. You know as well as I do that being too attached is a fatal flaw for a funeral director. It's a voice that's all too easy to fall prey to. Excuse me. But this time, I must not repeat my dad's mistake. That is what's most important here. Alright, since we're this far in, I might as well just tell you the rest too. If I don't return tonight, you'll no longer be a consultant, because you'll be the 78th director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Your work is far from done, Director. I fear I fear there is no one who could hope to take your place. Live in life, die in death. If my time has come, then so be it. There's no sense resisting the inevitable. Nonetheless, I would urge caution. Focus on the task at hand, not what transpired in the past. And do not forget the rest of that saying. Follow your heart and do what you can. I understand. All right, it's almost time. I should get going. It's a really beautiful day today. I should write a poem to capture this moment. A butterfly dances in a crimson bouquet, for fear of the ominous rain that may soon show its face. With one last lingering glance at that Carmine Hill, she lies among the petals in the garden of eternal rest, as she sets the floral incense ablaze. The lone butterfly left, but not without a trace. A fragrance remained her butterfly's embrace. Oh, I don't like that one bit.
Ningguang, Lanyan, we're back! So what did you want to discuss?
I'll let Miss Lan explain.
Remember how I wrote a letter back home to ask about the array? Well, I got a reply.
Oh, Paimon remembers. So was Hutel right? No one has to be sacrificed, right?
Unfortunately, my cousin could not give me a definitive answer on this, despite scouring the family library. But given that the array gets its power from the ley lines, she suspects that the obfuscation requirement may be a rule laid down by the mountains and the land.
What does that mean? Basically, it looks likely that the obfuscation of one person is mandatory after all, because we can't violate the laws of the ley lines. Furthermore, the Gate of Death will be used to suppress the Fetter this time, which is Director Who's gate.
So, you're saying Hutel has to die?
If my cousin's right, and as I said, she can only speculate, but she also provided me with a method that might just be able to save Director Who's life. See this? It's a rattan figure I made for the director. One of many. In case you've forgotten, they work by absorbing evil energy in their owner's place, so they won't come to harm. With the technique my cousin explained, I managed to connect several of these rattan figures to the gate array. That way, the Fetter Blast will be shared evenly by everyone in the array.
Everyone has agreed to the plan. Kuching, Ganyu, the Conqueror Demons, Chi-Chi, Beidou, Yanlan, Lanyan, and I will each hold a rattan figure. Today's Liwa draws its strength from unity. That is how we quelled an ancient god's wrath without the help of Rex Lapis, and that is why we cannot let the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor shoulder their present crisis alone. Nonetheless, the danger posed by the Fetter is not to be underestimated. The consequences could be grave, even with everyone sharing the blast. We would like to request your assistance, but the choice is entirely yours. If you have any reservations, we will by no means count me in.
What did I tell you? I knew the Traveler would help us.
I never doubted that for a second.
Then please, take this rattan figure. I'll link you up to the array right now. Huh? What's going on? This doesn't make any sense.
What's wrong?
I don't think I made a mistake. But it seems like I can't connect the Traveler to the array.
How can this be? What's the problem?
This should work in the exact same way as the gate array, by using the power of the ley lines. But the ley lines aren't responding to the Traveler, almost as if they believe he doesn't exist.
Because we're not of this world.
Oh, so could that be the reason?
It's true that the ley lines do not contain any information about me. Is that so? Then perhaps this is simply the will of fate.
I've never heard of anything like that before.
Can we find some other way?
I don't know. This is the first time I've run into a situation like this. I would write to my cousin, but I think we're out of time.
I would really find it cool if Lanyan's cousin became a 5-star character in this. Because, like, having the spell stuff going on with an element, that'd be really fucking cool to see. Yes, the lantern displays will begin soon. I know this is frustrating, but given the situation, we have no choice but to release Traveler from this duty. We must hope that we will be able to share the burden on Director Who's shoulders, and we must have faith that she will return triumphant. After leaving Yujing Terrace, you spend some time staring at the Hu Tao Rotan figure in your hands in dejected silence. Before you know it, you've ended up in front of the Wangsheng funeral parlor again. Okay, I'm going.
It's already dark out. Should we go head to the stage?
No, damn it. Oh, I can end it here. Okay. Oh, but I'm in non-co-op mode thing. Well, that's okay. I'm just gonna go back to recording it right away. Oh, it's not? Really? That's rude. Okay, there we go. So that's gonna be the end of this segment of the Lantern Rite event, Springtime Charms, and I'll see you guys later.